Yeah, what it do? It's your boy D, Boston's unofficial mayor. You already know. So let me go straight into this because y'all supposed to learn today. Alright. Um, did y'all see the MTV MC's hottest of the years or whatever? Hottest in the game 2011. Did y'all see this list? Did y'all? Because if y'all have, I don't understand why there's not an uproar happening right now as far as hip hop's concerned. Like I feel like now officially MTV has killed hip hop, right? It's just crazy. The people that was responsible for Yo MTV Raps killed hip hop. That's a big fucking that's a big thing. Just step back and take a mental reflection on that. That's some big shit right there. Y'all may not agree with me. You may not. But they picked Ricky Rose for being the hottest MC for 2011. Rose. That means Wayne. That means Jay. That means Kanye. That means Mill had a worse year than Rose. Now, big ups to Rose, that nigga, right? He had an incredible year this year. You know what I mean? But the only reason why he has such an incredible year is because his team did great. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Ross would not be like under everybody's breath right now if it wasn't for Wale and Meek Mills. Mainly Meek Mills. If anybody, arguably, the person that had the best year this year, in 2011 was Meek Mill. Like he's a new artist. His lyrics, his is on point. His songs is everywhere. He's definitely on the radio every single day. He's definitely in people's iPods every single day. Like, how does he not have the best year? Have the best year? Meek Mills, right? Like, and only had the mixtape out. Just one mixtape. That was it. And it was just everywhere. That's beautiful, right? And did it all rapping. He wasn't like Drake's ass and was singing and shit. Excuse me. It's not like you could like it was like hard to tell. Like, is he an MC? Is he an R&B singer? Like, no, Meek Mill is a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm true to the core and all that shit. It's fucking crazy. Like, it is fucking crazy. But then like, what happened to Jay and Kanye? Like, Kanye was number three. I I I, I would take Kanye as number three if Jay Z was like number four, or I would take Kanye at number two and put Jay at number three. Um, just because it's at the last year, Kanye, as far as everything, like first of all, nobody beat Watch the Throne. Nobody. Like, I don't give a fuck how many record sales you have or anything like that. Nobody can beat Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne was an event. It was on the fucking news. You understand me? Like when your album about to come out and it's on the news. Like now, I'm not talking about BET News, I'm talking about MTV News. I'm talking about Channel 7. I'm talking about the Today Show. I'm talking about that early morning when you first wake up, Fox 25 shit. Like, what's the news today? Jay-Z and Kanye's coming out with another album. Like, what? That's on the news now? Like, that's how big they was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Name any other people that was on HBO other than Jay and Kanye. Kanye was on Entourage. Eminem was on Entourage too in the later season. And Jay-Z was on Bill Maher. Primetime HBO. Primetime cable. You know what I mean? Not Comedy Central cable. Not FX cable. I'm talking about the premium package channels. HBO. You know what I mean? Bill Maher. You know what I mean? Where people that's 30 to 50 watches his show. So that means you already had the youngins that already watched the show. I mean, all the youngins that's already knew about Jay-Z, but now he has a whole new demographic. And not to mention that when he came on the MTV Awards, the people went ape shit. Not to mention that motherfucker when Jay-Z came out and Jay-Z and Kanye did their video, Otis and shit, it was a premiere event too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that these cats do is a premiere event. But then yet Jay-Z fall at number 6 and Kanye at number 3? Nah. And I admit Kanye rap better on Watch the Throne. That's the only reason why Kanye should be higher than Jay-Z. Like Maybach bumper sticker reading what Hova do? Like, come on. A bad bitch and a bag of weed, the Holy Trinity. I didn't even say the whole lines, but you already know what I'm talking about. The shit was just bananas. The shit just, right? But then Rick Ross and Drake, fucking Aubrey's ass, is higher than fucking Jay-Z and Kanye. Like, what the fuck? Take Care was not a fucking hip hop album. I don't give a shit what you call this nigga. Drake, Aubrey, is not a hit. He's not an MC. I'm sorry. He's not. He's a fucking R&B singer that can rap. He's like Chris Brown. Shit. Chris Brown should have made the top 10 list thing. Because hip hop wise, Chris Brown had a better year than Drake. He was on the BET Hip Hop Awards, actually in the cipher. Nobody from Young Money was in the cipher. Nobody. MMG was in the building, for sure. Even Eminem was in the building, for sure. What? Where, where the fuck was Rose at? You know what I mean? Not Rose, excuse me. Where the fuck was Young Money at? Right? And then, even the audacity, son, to put Lil Wayne below Nicki Minaj and Drake? Word? Word? Really, son? For reals? For reals, nigga? You thought as a whole collective, as a whole MTV group, your brain trust or whatever the fuck y'all call each other, that Lil Wayne had a worse year than Nicki Minaj and Drake? When when nigga came out of jail, the nigga was already on like New Year's Eve and New Year's like Eve shows and shit, and niggas already knew the words to his lyrics and shit. As soon as the nigga came fresh out of jail. And then 12, 6 foot, 7 foot, like, you know what I'm saying? She Will, and I remember they talking about, oh, that was a Drake record. She Will was a Drake record. No, it's not. What about the diss record with Jay-Z or with Jay-Z? Even though I didn't agree with it being he should go at Jay-Z or whatever, because why the fuck would you go after Jay-Z? It's just stupid. But Lil Wayne killed that record, you know what I'm saying? You niggas act like bitches. Shanae, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Weezy went in. But Nicki Minaj had a better year. Drake had a better year. The nigga was locked up and still sold almost a million records the first week. How do you not? And then people talk about Sorry for the Wait wasn't good as No Ceilings. No, it wasn't going to be good as No Ceilings. But shit, the Carter 3, the Blueprint 3 is not better than The Streets is Washington and Reasonable Doubt. But yet the shit was still a hot album. Like, come on now. Y'all niggas is stupid. Everybody that worked for MTV and Sway sitting in the middle. Word, you let that shit happen? You let Jay-Z be 9 in the top 5? You let that happen, nigga. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Sway, you wanted all this shit and you let this shit happen. Right? If you want the controversy, fine. You got it. You're fucking stupid. The whole group, everybody said, except for that little albino motherfucker that was sitting in there, who's the only nigga that seen you making sense. The only nigga that seen you making sense is the albino dude that was there. I'm sorry to call you albino. I just didn't want to call you pale ass nigga. So albino just sounded right to me at the time. Sorry. But he's the only motherfucker that made sense. Nobody made sense at that table. Niggas talking about Drake and Nicki Minaj being hotter than Jay and hotter than Meek Mill. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. And then J. Cole didn't make the list. Oh my God. Oh my God. J. Cole didn't even make the list. J. Cole had a great year. Not as good as Meek Mill. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not stupid now. I haven't been smoking nothing today, so you know I haven't had no bud. But J. Cole hot this shit. 2011, J. Cole, go girl. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was on J. Cole. He had a great year last year. And he didn't get no recognition on this list. Your list is fucking whack. Stop doing the motherfucking list. That's my shit. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Stop doing the list. Sway, organize. Don't organize that shit no more. Unless if you're gonna organize it, you need to have a different criteria. Stop having niggas that work for MTV on that shit. Have real MCs. You're gonna have some people that work in the radio, have some shit that work in show business and shit. Have some real MCs on that shit. And have a regular nigga from the street. I don't understand how y'all don't have a real nigga with a do-rag on or motherfucking black and mild hanging out of his pocket, hanging out of his mouth or some shit. Some real niggas on this shit. Like, niggas from the hood, street nigga. I don't give a fuck. You get a real Crip, a real Blood, somebody, nigga, somebody suit in that bitch. Just somebody, a real ass motherfucking nigga off the street. And I say nigga, I mean an ignorant ass motherfucker that only thing he listens to is music and don't give a shit about nothing else. That nigga don't know his ABCs, but that motherfucker can tell you from every rap lyric in the motherfucking world. I want an ignorant ass motherfucker like that on that panel, so they can have a non-biased person that's really street and that actually goes out and buys the music and not have the music purchased for them and have them listen to. I want some real shit, because that shit, Jay-Z not being a top 5 is bullshit. It's bullshit. And you can track back on these videos that I make, and I'm the nigga that says Jay-Z should fucking retire because he hasn't had the same skill level. But I'll be damned if y'all disrespect my man Jay and all the work he's put in over the years, and even in last year with the whole Watch the Throne and the hype that shit got, and the beauty behind the lyrics and the message and the wording and everything. That he's not in the top 5. Meek Millie is not in the top 5. And you got Rose. Get asthma, nigga. Bass. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Like, number one, nah. Yo, this is Boston's Unofficial, man. As you can see from the Fed. You know what I mean? Anybody that take personal to this shit, man, fuck you. Alright? Because music is my life. Music is what I love. And the fact that you disrespected who I think like the tops, like the number 6 MC, the number like 7, number 8 MC. I disrespected them niggas. And you put Big Sean on that list and not J. Cole. And Big Sean fucking sucks. I don't give a fuck. He makes great party music. Slight work. Slight work. You know what I mean? Ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Good club is that. But for him to be in the top 10 and that, you know what I'm saying, disrespect J. Cole, you disrespecting my niggas. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? No, in fact, I'm not sorry. Fuck you, like I said. So, if anybody got problems with it, you throw beef on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, want to talk back, I don't give a shit. Because I'm not going to really respond. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm still going to be the leader of the movement. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Message. Alright, so, holla at your kid. Boston's Unofficial Mayor. You already know. MTV, step your game up. If not, nigga, you could be free or you could be dumb. It's too late to have both. Deuces.